This is the WWE NXT June 4, 2024 full show results video, and the show started with a match between Jordynne Grace vs Stevie Turner, and the result of this match was Jordynne Grace defeated Stevie Turner by pinfall with the Juggernaut driver. After the match, Perez slides in the ring and holds up her NXT Women's Championship as she stares Grace down. Perez then shoves Grace, but Grace stays on her feet. Grace then shoves Perez into the mat and gets her up on her shoulder, but Perez escapes. Trick Williams rolls up to the arena fired up to hand Ethan Page his ass and talks to Lash Legend about it in the parking lot. Legend pep talks to him but says whatever it is they have is over because she has to focus on winning the NXT Women's North American Championship, and Williams says he's happy for her to do whatever it takes to win that title and they're good. In the ring, Booker T hosts an NXT Women's North American Championship Summit with our 6 competitors in the ring and several ladders arrayed outside of it. Mia Yim talks first about what it means to her to win the title and how she, more than anyone else in the ring, knows how brutal ladder matches are, and that's why she's going to win. Jada Parker cuts her off and says if she even comes close to her title she'll turn her ass black and blue. Fallon Henley pipes up to say she's going to win and this is a match where she doesn't have to worry about carrying any dead weight and so on. Sol Ruca is prompted by Booker to speak next and says she was gonna sit back and let the rest of them get their insults and jabs out, because all of them think they're gonna be the one, but the fact is, she won't cut any of them down, but souls will be smashed on Sunday. Lash Legend screams loud and high and tells her she ain't smashing anything, and honestly, it's been a rough couple weeks, but Sunday is about her fulfilling her potential. The inevitable brawl breaks out and Robert Stone comes down to tell them if they don't want to wait for Battleground, they'll have a trios match tonight. The next match happened between Jasmine Nix vs Thea Hale, and the result of this match was Jasmine Nix defeated Thea Hale by pinfall with a Pele kick. Josh Briggs' music plays but he doesn't enter and we cut to Shawn Spears standing over him beating him up. J. Yvonne Evans appears, and Shawn tells him not to try it, but J. Yvonne attacks and they brawl into the ring. Evans landing punches, suicide dive, brawling on the floor, and slingshot cutter send Spears packing. The next match happened between Damon Kemp vs Tony D'Angelo for the NXT Heritage Cup, and the result of this match was Tony D'Angelo won the second and final fall by pinfall with a fisherman suplex, going 2-0 and retaining the NXT Heritage Cup. The next match happened between Izzy Dame vs Natalya, and the result of this match was Natalya defeated Izzy Dame by pinfall with a sunset flip. In the ring now, Gallus cut a promo about how they're not sorry and how they're going to do whatever it takes to make sure Joe Coffey leaves Battleground with the NXT North American Championship. Enter Oba Femi and he says he'd be foolish to think of them as anything but extremely dangerous, but Wolfgang and Mark can try helping, but the outcome will remain the same, and Wes Lee shows up and Gallus takes him and Oba Femi out both. The next match happened between Fallon Henley, Kalani Jordan, and Lash Legend vs Jada Parker, Mia Yim, and Sol Ruca, and the result of this match was Jada Parker, Mia Yim, and Sol Ruca won the match by pinfall with Soul Smasher from Ruca on Lash Legend. In the main event of the show, Ava Raine is in the ring and calls out Ethan Page and Trick Williams. Ethan says neither of them are being put through a table tonight because it's all business. Williams is game and tells Ava to give him anything he wants so we can all get what we want, which is for Trick to whoop his ass. Ethan says with that title comes the responsibility of that giant-ass target on his back and the spotlight that Ethan Page craves, and he's ready to sign the contract. Trick tells Ava they've built this place together and all ego can't end nothing, and you're just gonna hear, whoop that Trick. Raine signs it and Page and Williams square up and jaw at each other and the show goes off the air.